Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. Washington attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Victor Alcantara gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Freddy Freeman.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jameson moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddy Freeman. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Jameson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Ready for another chance? Theo Jameson, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jameson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Goodrum stands at first with 1 out. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
2 strikes.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Tim Anderson. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jameson is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Theo Jameson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll get back in safely. From the stretch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Robles, but he won't get
you're
there.
here, you're here,
Falls
you're
in.
here.
The throw to third, and he's safe.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Stepping up now, Ricky
Now
Rodriguez.
batting,
He
third
singled
baseman.
his last time up.
Ricky.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. It was a
Now batting,
flyout for him in his
number
last
14.
trip. Ready with the 1-1. Smoke toward the
hold up,
hole.
right here.
Mayhew's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Tigers get just the 1. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. So striding in, Theo Jamieson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Line towards center field. Robles patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Victor Robles digging in now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Jamieson. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Tigers 1. Ready once again, Theo Jamieson. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Theo Jamieson.
He's set. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. One out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in? Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Washington Nationals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Donnie Hart claims the win out of the pen, his first. Juan Minaya records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Number 50 gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average without a doubt.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it.
At the plate, Theo Jamison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Theo Jamison.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Robles is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park. It's the Nationals 2 and the Tigers nothing. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacted.
Digging in to try it again. Theo Jamison, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Theo Jamison.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Betts looking up. You can kiss it goodbye. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there. And then, boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Freddy Freeman.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Theo Jamison.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now the 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Goodrum at second. Davidson on at first with nobody out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Theo Jamison, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Ricky Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Digging in once again, Theo Jamison.
Theo Jamison.
the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Danny Enriquez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4, Danny Enriquez.
Really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, they were setting him up for him, and he was knocking him down all game long, and he came through on more than one occasion and wound up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Detroit came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Joe Jimenez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over. MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday night baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Nick Tropiano gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer in this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, end up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of him.
So coming to the plate, Theo Jamison, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Theo Jamison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Angels due up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Theo Jamison, he's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
From the stretch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Davidson stands at second with no outs. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Another full count pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with...
Stepping in, Jose Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Jose Vasquez.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Jamison is going to get there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Leading off the inning, Theo Jamison, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Back up the middle.
Come on.
And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-World, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Digging in, Ricky Rodriguez.
Now batting, third baseman, Ricky Rodriguez.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ohtani has a play. 1 away. Now he'll throw back to first. On to first, the double play. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamison. He singled his last time up.
Theo Jamison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here it comes on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Tigers 8 and the Angels 3. Settling in now, Mike Trout. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Vasquez at second with 2 down. Angels down to their last strike. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. The catch is made, and the Tigers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
8-3 tonight. Detroit jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 33 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 47, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad.
Stepping up now, Theo Jamison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Theo Jamison.
Now the pitch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The third baseman.
In now, Ricky Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's right there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Standing in, Kristen Stewart is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Jamison leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And now here's Brandon Dixon.
Number 12, Brandon Dixon.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Theo Jamieson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Theo Jamieson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, base is empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Hitter, Max Muncie.
Skied into straightaway right. Jamieson moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, number 20. He singled his last time up.
20.
The 1-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Next will be the designated hitter,
Now
Max
back,
Muncie.
the designated
1 for
hitter.
2 with a double on the
Max
ledger so far.
Muncie.
This is skied out toward right. Jamieson moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for...
Ready for another shot now. Theo Jamieson is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
There's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Striding into the box, Ricky Rodriguez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Come on,
skied in the air to straightaway left.
Scoring.
Vasquez on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping in, Chris Owings. He's
And
2 for 3 thus far.
Angels, the center fielder, Fred Owings.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jamison is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Theo Jamison, due up on the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Line drive to center field. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
The third baseman, Ricky Rodriguez.
The 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Halos took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 47 earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For joining us here this evening. we remind you to please.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Jaime Barria will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher.
Next up for Detroit, Theo Jamison is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win Game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Now the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
3-2. He's taken this as far as it can go.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Okay, stand up.
Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Now in the box, Theo Jamison, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Ready now for L.A., Daniel Inouye. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Jamison sprinting after it, and the Halos have their first hit of the game.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Theo Jamison.
Theo Jamison.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Silva, the runner at third. Barreto over at second. Davidson on at first with 2 down. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Three and 2 now.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set. The payoff pitch.
All right, hold up.
And it's
Good job.
belted
Find
high and
it.
deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 6-1.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He doubled
Now
his
batting.
last time through.
Number 40.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
All right,
Ground
stand up,
ball
stand up.
sent back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Tigers 6 and the Angels 1. Digging in now, Buck Julio.
Now
He
batting.
flew out in his
First
last
baseman.
at-bat.
Buck Julio.
He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Skied into straightaway right. Jamison is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Theo Jamieson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swung on and missed.
0-1.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Mike
Vasquez, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit the other way out toward right field.
2.
Jamieson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Theo Jamieson.
Number 18. Theo Jamieson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 9 and the Angels 1.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Tigers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Victor Alcantara earns win number 4 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Jaime Barria couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.